new action after Fox 12 exposed a surge in student-caused teacher injuries in Salem-Keizer schools.
Fox 12 investigative reporter Adrian Thomas just learned that state investigators are pushing for big changes. He joins us live in studio with more details on a new report. Adrian?
Well, Pete, Nora, a report we obtained from Oregon's Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, found that the rate of injuries in Salem-Keizer Public Schools is well above the national average. That's attacks on teachers by students. The new report comes after several Fox 12 Investigate stories, first airing in the summer, detailed via public records how the number of teacher injuries has gradually gotten worse in Salem-Keizer. Now, according to the report, over 100 district employees were interviewed by OSHA officials. In the report, staff at all levels across the district explained to OSHA that there was a, quote, lack of placement for students with higher needs. Now, our reporting has found that Salem-Keizer currently only has one behavioral intervention center, which school district officials say is a facility that can accommodate up to 16 students and where their issues can be addressed after frequent outbursts at school. Students work with counselors to improve behavior before returning to the classroom. And that's one of the changes OSHA recommends, is providing more spaces for students with, quote, higher behaviors, like the Behavioral Intervention Center. Other recommendations for the district include adding more staff in schools like educators, counselors, and social workers. OSHA officials said in the report that more staff is needed in schools to, quote, provide students with support and services, which in turn could lead to better behavior. And another recommendation is giving all staff, including bus drivers, better training to understand the hazards they may be exposed to with violent students and how to respond. Now, in our previous coverage, district officials told us another behavior intervention center is coming in January. You can see those stories along with more details on this OSHA report on kptv.com. Live in studio, Adrian Thomas, Fox 12 Oregon.